Shalom, all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to the elect. I have an article here that I came across earlier today, and basically is going into, basically how Esau is little by little trying to usher in that microchip, man. Okay, which we know is in Revelations 13. Okay, the 16th chapter, 16th verse, on down. Okay, which is prophesied in the scriptures. Okay, Esau is doing little things like certain things set up on your phone. Okay, certain electronic devices you use. He's slowly trying to push society in that area, right? Of just saying, fuck it, we just want to put this device in your hand rather than, using your phone and things like that. So, this article is from biometricupdate.com and dates back to October 4th of this year. And I'm gonna read a couple excerpts from it. And yeah, man, Esau, he's what brothers been saying for years, Esau's going to try to use these cell phones to help usher in that chip, man. Like, you notice how everything is digital now. They're doing away. Basically, Esau wants a cashless society. All right, he wants to do away with cash, and he wants everything to be digital. Okay, that's the end goal, is to get rid of cash, have a cashless society, and keep everything digital. Okay. So I'm going to read a little bit from this article. It says Mastercard has introduced a new fingerprint and facial recognition-based payment technology in Europe to verify the identity of the cardholder, according to a report by InternetRetailing.net. So, yeah, that's been brought up before. Like even on your phone, there's a fingerprint feature where, like, you don't have to type in your 4-digit pin or whatever. You can just press your fingerprint on the button and it unlocks your phone. Now they got a facial recognition feature where you can just, I guess, hold it up to your face and take a selfie, and it recognizes you, and it'll let you use your card. Okay, and they say they're bringing it out in Europe. Now, what do you think the next step gonna be, man? What do you think the next step going to be if they're trying to secure your identity and all that? Ultimately, man, they're going to want to force that chip. You see that? It says the Check mobile application is currently available in 12 European markets, including the UK, following trials in the Netherlands, the US, and Canada. So they've been running trials. You see, that's what Esau, like I said, little by little, he runs trials, he runs tests to see how it goes, to see how people react to it or see how people use it. And then he goes, basically goes from there, man. It says Mastercard said it will expand the rollout across the global next year. So they're planning on, instead of these 12 European markets or whatever, they plan on just making it global, man, by next year. Says the credit card giant says other identity verification systems take consumers away from a retailer's website or mobile app. Users are then prompted to enter a password which, if entered incorrectly, can result in their transaction being declined. So they basically saying, look, using passwords is played out. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what they're saying. Passwords are things of the past. People can steal your password, or you could type it in wrong too many times and they can lock you out. So fuck it. Let's just use your fingerprint, or let's take a picture of you, or hey, ultimately in time to come is going to be the chip, man. Clear as day. Okay, you can see where Esau's trying to go with this. It says okay, where I left off at. Right. Alternatively, Mastercard Identity Check Mobile allows cardholders to verify themselves by using their smartphone's built-in fingerprint scanner, okay, or by taking a selfie which is then verified through facial recognition technology, right? Same thing like in the movies, right? When you watch a movie where, these high-tech science movies where somebody's trying to go through a door, but they got to scan their eyes, or shit, in some cases they scan their hand. There's movies out there like that. It says, goes on to say, this is a quote. It says, "We are relentlessly focused on making the online payment experience near frictionless without making any compromises on safety and security." So that's basically what they're going to do with that. They're going to say, look, this is the safest way. This is the most secure way. This is the most secure way to go about making payments or using anything in regards to your finances or your debit cards and credit cards. They're gonna put this thing out there like, look, people are getting their identities stolen and all kinds of stuff. So you already know what the next step is, man. Okay. It says, we are relentlessly focused on making the online payment experience near frictionless without making any compromises on safety and security, says A.J. Bala, president of Mastercard's Enterprise Risk and Security Division. This is a significant milestone in the evolution of payments. Shopping in person has been revolutionized thanks to advances like contactless cards, mobile payments, and wearables, and now are making identity check mobile a reality for online shopping in Europe and soon the world. So basically, that's pretty much the article. It goes on a little more. You can read it on your own, but pretty much, man. Again, Esau's trying to do away with cash, make everything mobile, make everything digital. Pretty soon Esau just gonna do away with credit. He's gonna do away with debit cards and credit cards. Okay, and even now the more newer debit cards, they got the little SIM card looking thing in it. So they basically gonna say, look, this is, it's clear as day, man. If you still think the mark of the beast is John 3:16 or white women or whatever, man, hey, man, that's on you, man. That's on you. If you can't see that this man is trying to push this agenda, then hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you, but I just wanted to bring that out. I just wanted to shed some light on this article I found today. I thought it was interesting. Esau's the devil, and plain and simple, man. So as always, we end by giving all praises and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the bounce to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salute to you, brothers, man. Until next time, shalom.